Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus again. Today is Thursday. Tuesday was Super Tuesday, which was the 3rd, Wednesday the 4th, today the 5th. Well, it seems as if a few days ago, maybe a week ago, Bernie Sanders was smiling and all excited because he knew what he was addressing. The issues that he was addressing was paramount on the mind of the citizens. But in the past week or so, a couple of candidates have dropped out and given their support towards another. And so you know that the only concern that they have is actually beating Donald Trump. They have no other concerns whatsoever. And as I see Vice President Biden talking and excited about the fact that he seems to be taking the lead over Bernie Sanders, and he's excited about the possibilities that he might become the next president of the United States, I'm thinking about the people of this nation. The truth of the matter is that, yes, he hopefully will beat Donald Trump. You would think that as much ugliness as Donald Trump has portrayed since he's been in office, that an unknown write-in candidate could beat him. But notwithstanding that, we find ourselves still in an awkward situation. The reason is because Sanders, while he was a long way from being directly on the money, he was headed that way. And he was going to help a lot of people who have been looked over by Republicans and Democrats. And now it seems as if the Democrats are so lined up until it seems, I'm not sure that this is going to be the outcome, that Sanders won't get a chance to stand up for those who are hurting any more than he has already. But the truth of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, and you can mark my words on it, Donald Trump should be beaten by a phantom candidate, just somebody writing a name on and keep on signing that name. That's what he should be beaten by. However, the Democrats have lined up their support, and their concern is beating Donald Trump. But mark my words, they got nothing to offer you. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. I got my hair dyed. It's really white. It's whiter than this piece of beard here. If you had watched me 2 months ago, I'd look like Moses. But I got tired of looking like Moses, so I dyed my hair. But just as sure as I'm an elder under this dye, Republicans will lead you straight to hell under Donald Trump. And he has a big support of this nation. This nation, Christians who call themselves children of God, which they should know now that they are not. They're all on the side of Trump, leading the people to hell. And the Democrats, you are no better than Trump. Trump has said you're no better than he is. You're not. He's just walking faster to hell than you are. You're on that same path. You're just walking slower. And I watched all these black people applauding because Donald Trump is, not Donald Trump, but Biden is speaking for all the working class people who are doing this and doing that. I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's supporting Donald Trump and everybody that's supporting the Democrats, you are the ones collectively, every last one of you, collectively, are standing against everybody that does not have access to food, clothing, and shelter in this country. Those who are supporting Donald Trump and those who are supporting Democrats, you are standing against everybody who does not have access to education, unlimited and unrestricted in this country. You are just as guilty of it, the Democrats, as Donald Trump. You, Republicans and Democrats, are as guilty of the lack of health care in this country for those who don't have access to it as any other. So you, Democrats and Republicans, you are the cause of the suffering that Americans go through. Those who are hungry, those who don't have education, those who don't have housing, those who don't have jobs, those who own food stamps. You, my friends, are responsible. So I guess I can stand before you right now and tell you, as far as I can see, based upon the responses I have recognized here in the United States of America, it is one person in this country that cares about everybody in this country, and that's me. Not you. Not you. Me. I am the only one in this country that cares that no one in this country is without food. I'm the only one. I am the only one in this country that cares that everybody in this country have food and shelter. I am the only one in this country that cares that everybody in this country got food, shelter, and clothing. I am. You see me, this little black boy out of the cotton fields of Mississippi? I'm the only one in this country that cares that everybody in this country got education, unlimited and unrestricted, free, from the grave to the tomb, that they have health care. I am the only one in the country that cares about that. And you know why I care about that? Not because I'm any different than the Republicans and Democrats, but I believe in God. I believe in the power that made every human being on the face of the earth. I believe in the power that made the earth, that secured the earth, that got all of the resources necessary to meet the needs of every human being on the face of the earth and stored in the earth. And the capability to access it, to do whatever human being wants done with it, is embedded in the minds and the hearts of human beings. And that comes from that power that tells me that everybody in this country and in this world should be living like heaven on earth. I am. Is there a white man in this country that believes in that, can show you how that can be done? Not anywhere. Not a preacher, not a believer, not a Christian, not a Muslim, not a nothing. I am. Not a Democrat anywhere. And what would it take to wake the rest of these Democrats up? It takes Donald Trump to win one more time. Donald Trump win again, he gonna spank your butt so hard. Y'all think Donald Trump's first term was something. You ain't seen nothing yet. And the powers that be might allow Donald Trump to win again. Just so all you skinning, grinning Democrats who turn your back on the people who are looking for Sanders, people who are looking for people to do something different than what you have been doing ever since they've been in this earth. They've been looking for it, and you skinning and grinning, talking about you won. And these people, all of the people that's suffering, don't benefit nothing. Black people, you say you're the original children of God. Where's your voice? I mean, what is it about being first? What is it about being the original people? You think just like the white folks. I don't know where you say they come from. I heard somewhere that you said they came from devils. But you're thinking just like they do. They don't want people to have education, unlimited and unrestricted. Neither do you. And if you do, where's your voice? America, you think that you are better than Russia? Where is your voice? I heard the Chief Justice say something about a Democrat who spoke against some of those justices that were appointed by Donald Trump. The Chief Justice spoke out against what Schumer, I believe, said about them. I don't know what he said, but he said something about them. Probably that they were crooked like Donald Trump. And the Chief Justice spoke out. But I understand a few years ago, maybe several months ago, Trump did the same thing about the female justices. But he didn't speak out then. The Chief Justice didn't say a word. I ain't heard nobody say he said a word. In the impeachment process, you sat there in that Senate, you watched those guys, promised you that they were not going to follow their oaths. Then they got in there and took their oaths and started the proceeding and not followed their oaths. And the Chief Justice, the voice of justice of this country, sat there with his lips sealed. And you think you're better than China? You think you're better than North Korea? Baby, you just moving on down that path right now. And you're too blind to even see it. And I've been sitting out here telling you something, and I tell you right now, the only evidence that I am the only person in this country that sees us living here as in heaven. The only one. You praying, you going to church services, telling everybody about how beautiful you are and saved and filled with the Holy Ghost and fire. Where are you standing up for righteousness at? Where are you standing up for one another? Where are you? Nobody sees what you're doing in those buildings, trying to condemn folks for wearing their dresses tight, men for braiding their hair. That's easy for you to do. You stand up for justice and you go and ball yourself a bit of hole and talk about that's God's business. Well, I am giving it to you like it is. Yes, if you have to go through another 4 years of Donald Trump, I got to go through it too. But I won't be crying. I'll be looking at you. But you know what else I'll be doing? I'll still be standing up, talking to the American people just like I am today. And there won't be any news media cameras. No, my friend, you'll talk about a worm crawling up a darn pole before you talk about your life being free. Your life talking about paradise. No, that's illegal. That's against the rules and regulations of democracy and communism and socialism and dictatorships. That's why, whether you know it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in hell. And when you start talking about America and North Korea, these are just different rooms of hell where we're all working to get to that party room, and probably at the bottom where that guy walked over that open crater today. I was there yesterday. That lava down there. Somebody wants you to believe that hell is on the bottom of there. I want to tell you hell is standing right up here with no food, no clothing, no shelter, no education, no health care. How worse can hell be? Fire seems to be a blessing. Goodbye.